Some stories make you question reality, because sometimes real life is stranger and darker than fiction. This is the story of a girl who disappeared without a trace. The world assumed she was gone forever, but 18 years later, she came back, alive. Jaycee Lee Dugard, a name that stunned the world when it resurfaced nearly 2 decades after her kidnapping. She was taken as a child, held captive in someone's backyard, and somehow survived. She became a mother. She endured unimaginable abuse, but she never gave up hope. This is the full story of Jaycee's disappearance, survival, and ultimate return. And believe me, it's more unbelievable than any movie you've seen. June 10th, 1991. South Lake Tahoe, California. 11-year-old Jaycee Lee Dugard was walking to the school bus stop like she did every morning. She was wearing a pink windbreaker, carrying her school books, just a normal kid in a quiet neighborhood. Then a gray car pulled up beside her. A man stepped out, asked her something. Then, out of nowhere, he zapped her with a stun gun. Her body hit the ground, and in seconds, he dragged her into the car. His wife was driving. A neighbor witnessed the kidnapping and immediately called 911. Police arrived fast, helicopters, roadblocks, everything. But the car had vanished, and so had Jaycee. For years, the case remained open. Billboards with her face, searches across the state. But as time passed, hope faded. Jaycee's kidnapper was Philip Garrido, a convicted sex offender. He had previously served time for kidnapping and raping a woman in 1976. Now he was out, and even more dangerous. He took Jaycee to his home in Antioch, California, over 170 miles away. There, in his backyard, was a bizarre maze of bull tents, sheds, and tarps. That's where he kept her, out of sight, out of mind. Garrido wasn't alone. His wife, Nancy, helped him. From the beginning, Jaycee was stripped of her identity. He forced her to call herself Alyssa. And she was completely cut off from the outside world. No phone, no school, no contact with anyone except her captors. Philip claimed he heard voices from God. He'd go on long religious rants while assaulting her. He said he was chosen, and Jaycee was part of some divine plan. And then, at just 13 years old, Jaycee became pregnant. Jaycee gave birth to her first daughter, Angel, at age 14. No doctors, no hospital, just her, alone, in a shed. 3 years later, she gave birth again, this time to Starlit. Both children were fathered by Garrido. But even in the darkness, Jaycee did something incredible. She became a mother. She taught her daughters how to read and write. She tried to make their tiny world seem normal. She created little games and even made them a school schedule inside the tents. To them, Garrido was Dad. Jaycee was Alyssa. They had no idea who she really was, or the world outside. Eventually, Garrido started letting them come inside the house and even go on short trips, always under his supervision. He took them to libraries, stores, even the local university. But Jaycee never dared to say who she was. She was brainwashed, controlled. But somewhere deep inside, she still held on to hope. In August 2009, 18 years after Jaycee was kidnapped, Garrido took the girls and Jaycee to UC Berkeley. He wanted to promote a strange religious event he was planning. Campus security staff noticed something wasn't right. The girls looked anxious. Their clothes were old. Their behavior, off. They notified Garrido's parole officer. A meeting was scheduled the next day. Jaycee came along with her daughters. Investigators started asking questions. Who are you? Where are you from? At first, Jaycee made up a fake name. She was terrified. But after hours of questioning, she finally broke down and said, "I'm Jaycee Dugard." It was like a ghost had come back from the dead. Authorities couldn't believe it. They confirmed her identity through fingerprint and DNA tests. She was alive. The world was stunned. After 18 years in captivity, Jaycee was finally free. Philip and Nancy Garrido were arrested. Jaycee was reunited with her mother, a moment filled with tears disbelief, and relief. In 2011, Philip Garrido was sentenced to 431 years in prison. Nancy Garrido got 36 years to life. Jaycee began a new life. She received counseling and slowly reintegrated into society. She also wrote a powerful memoir, A Stolen Life, a raw, emotional account of her experience. In interviews, she said, "I'm not a victim. I survived. I raised 2 beautiful daughters, and I'm free." Jaycee Dugard's story is one of unimaginable pain, but also unshakable strength. She's a symbol of hope for anyone who feels forgotten or lost. If you stayed with me through this powerful story, thank you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because next time, we're diving into another real-life mystery that's even stranger than fiction.